Thank you, everyone, for joining us today for our inaugural hearing of the Baltimore City Liquor Board. We've been working really hard for the last year to construct this hearing room. A lot of great supporters. We have with us Senator Hayes. We have Sheriff Sam Cogan. We have Councilwoman Porter. We have Councilman Zach Blanchard. We have Delegate Boyce. We have Celeste Amato from the Comptroller's Office. We have Aaron Murphy and Lindsay Eldridge from BPD. We have some real key partners here who this wouldn't be, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the BISA team and the Charm TV team. But the BISA team who have helped us is Arnold Jackson, Vidya Cantameni. I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. But I butcher everybody's names. Bhavani Reddy, Sean Kramer, and the Charm TV team is Maya Gilmore, Mike Wells, and Randy Willison. We really, honestly, God, you have no idea. That's what took us so long getting it right so we could broadcast. We also have Tom Akers from the ATCC. We have Mario Chang from KGRO. We have Liquor Board Larry, who is somewhere here. And so we're just going to have take a few minutes from our guests to say a few words. I'm going to turn it over to our executive secretary. Yes, I'm going to turn this over to our executive secretary, Doug Page. And just a note, we have a fancy dancy cake right there that we will enjoy in the conference room after the ribbon cutting and before hearings begin. But I'm going to hand this over to Doug. Yeah, do you want me to hold it?
If you don't mind, thank you.
Everybody else.
Wow, this has been a long journey. First of all, good morning, good morning, good morning. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What an exciting day in the neighborhood. For those who are joining us for the first time, I say welcome. For those frequent flyers, I say welcome back. The journey from room 215 at City Hall to 200 St. Paul Place, Suite 2300 was a long journey, as Michelle just said. Some 3 years ago, as we planned our move from 1 North Charles Street to this location, we relied heavily on our sister agencies, BSIT, Charm TV, the real estate department, which is housed in the Comptroller's Office, and Bay City Management, the management company that operates this property. I want to say thank you. The journey has been worth it, but we didn't do this alone. The collaboration was absolutely outstanding. We can't thank you enough. And on behalf of our board of commissioners, we want to thank you. But what an awesome team. Represented here today, just the agencies, community people, industry people, and we are so super excited. If Michelle seems to be super excited and pumped up, we are. Long time coming, but we're here. We knew we had to transition from City Hall as our sister agencies had to relocate to hold public hearings and conferences outside of City Hall. We didn't know where or when, but we're here. And the transition was worth it. I want to say thank you to an awesome staff, my executive team, my administrative team, and our awesome heroes, our inspection division. We are here. Okay. Wait, I didn't see the deputy mayor, who we relied on heavily when we couldn't get things done. Justin Williams, we thank you so much, and thank you for your presence this morning. And thank the elected officials, the community representatives. Thank you. What an awesome team. What a great collaboration. And that's what government should be about, collaborations. Thank you.
Okay. Right, Mr. Chairman. No, you're gonna.
Should I come around there?
Nope. We can do it right here.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. So I'm the chair of the board, and it's my pleasure to cut this ribbon at some point. But I want to welcome everybody. You know, going that way. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really want to say ditto to what Doug just said, but this really is a community. I mean, in the course of a year of working with the Liquor Board, besides the wonderful commissioners I have around me and the terrific staff, the inspectors, and all the people who work here. We work in corroboration with our elected officials in Annapolis and in Baltimore, and that we've always had tremendous support to get the legislation that we need and the support we need, and to get the support we needed to move our headquarters from the terrible building we were in before this to this wonderful facility here, and now to move our hearings from City Hall over to our own hearing room. It's just terrific. So I just want to welcome everybody this morning, say thank you to everyone for all of your help in making this come to fruition, and hope that you will stay and eat some cake with us. Oh, so we're a senator. Okay.
Good morning. I'll be brief. I'm Senator Antonio Hayes. I represent the 40th Legislative District here in Baltimore City, but I'm also Vice Chair of the Senate Finance Committee, which has oversight for all things related to alcohol. So we do a lot of work with the staff here in Annapolis and making sure that we pass policy on behalf of the citizens and the small mom and pop businesses around the city to make sure that Baltimore is a vibrant city that it could be. And so congratulations to the commissioners and to all of the staff for having new digs, right? I think, oftentimes when we are in service to the public, we want to make sure that the places in which we work reflect that commitment to making sure that things are accessible, transparent, and all above board. I see our partners from ATC here. We also work with very closely in the legislature, but I just wanted to stop by briefly just to say congratulations and thank you for your continued partnership. Who's next?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and congratulations. Wonderful space. I'm Sam Cogan. I'm the sheriff of Baltimore City, and it's very exciting to see this space that you're in and the professionalism that we have now in this hearing room. And I'm very excited as the sheriff to bring my office to provide security to you here while you're having your hearings, but also to work with you. And as I go around in the community, I talk to community members and I see how important the regulation of the alcoholic licenses is and establishments that sell them in Baltimore City. And I know that this is a community board. I know that you always have said that. And I'm very excited to be here today and witness this, and congratulations to you.
Now we're going to go to the Deputy Mayor.
Thank you. I'm Justin Williams, Deputy Mayor. Sorry to help everyone turn around. It's great to be here. That's kind of a full circle moment for me as a former practitioner in front of the Liquor Board. One of my first hearings was at the City Hall when Judge Ward was the chair, and it was a snow day. It was like a foot of snow. The City Hall was closed. Courts were closed. He had the docket still. I don't know how he got it open. I remember vividly, Ms. Lucatelli had his shorts on still. It was a good hearing. We've come a long way since at the Liquor Board. I appreciate all the work that's been done by people like Tom Akris and Doug and the longtime staff who've brought the Liquor Board up to get the trust of the legislature. The reason you had the money was to do this room, I suspect, is because the politicians respected the effort you put into making things better. So I appreciate all the staff's work and the inspectors, the clerical side, the team, the executive team. As Senator Hayes mentioned, this is more than just a room. It's an example of how governance coming together can build trust in the communities and literally open doors. So appreciate all the stuff's happening here and looking forward to coming here to nicer digs when I can watch the hearing. It's better than City Hall. Thanks.
Oh, Jesus. Good morning. I just want to say congratulations, and I want to say this is what collaboration and partnership looks like between agencies, between different levels of government. So thank you again, and congratulations. I look forward to coming here and listening to a hearing. It feels fancy. Thank you.
Good morning, Councilwoman Felicia Porter, representing South Baltimore in District 10. I won't echo what everyone else is saying. Congratulations. We know that you all do such great work. Your inspectors have come out with me personally to inspect establishments in my district on behalf of community. So again, congratulations. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Councilman Zach Blanchard for the greater downtown area. And I have only been on the council for 5 months. Haven't had a ton of reasons to interact with the Liquor Board, but every instance thus far has been, I've been struck by the professionalism of the agency, and I really appreciate that. And And because that's my little guy in the background making all the noises, I'll wrap up my speech. But yeah.
And with that, we are ready to officially cut. So if you all could hold, there you go. There you go. Sorry, I didn't mean to scratch it. Don't squish it. Hold it, hold it. Yeah.
Gently.
All right, 3, 2, 1. That's hilarious. Thank you all.
Whenever you're ready, Ms. Wurzburger.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, folks in the room, those watching from home. The May 8th, 2025 proceedings of the Board of Liquor License Commissioners for Baltimore City will now begin. Please take this opportunity to turn off or mute all of your electronic devices. The board is now in session. Just a couple of preliminary matters. If you haven't checked yet, if your case is on the docket today, please check in with one of the staff members who has a BLLC shirt on. Case number 5 on the docket has been postponed. That is Anjali Patel Indrani Liquor, Inc., trading as Indrani Liquor, Discount Liquors, 4159 Patterson Avenue. It's an application to transfer ownership of a Class A license. And as you all are here in a different place, not City Hall, you know we are in our new hearing room. So thank you all for being here, and thank you to those who came to our ribbon cutting just a little while ago. And we will begin, sir. The first thing on the docket is the 3 monetary penalties that have been accepted, and we'll read those into the record. In accordance with Section 12-2105A of the Maryland Alcoholic Beverages and Cannabis Article and Liquor Board Rule 2.16, the following licensees have participated in the monetary penalty in lieu of hearing program by voluntarily admitting the violations as charged and paying the corresponding fines. First case, Tyra Anderson and Taisha Nicole Smith, Ty Smith, Inc., trading as Truth Lounge 2, 4507 through 09 Bel Air Road, which is a Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license. They admitted to a violation of Rule 3.081B and violation of Rule 3.081B on a separate date. Together, they paid a fine of $1,500. Tyrone Hopkins Sr., Geordie's Bar and Lounge, LLC, trading as Geordie's, 301 South Macon Street, Class BD7 beer, wine, liquor license. They admitted to a violation of Rule 3.082, violation of Rule 3.081A, and violation of Rule 4.171, and paid a fine of $1,650. And finally, Aisha Ali and Myrtle Johnson, Despot LLC, trading as Despot, 1171 through 743 West Hamburg Street, Class BD7, admitted to violation of Rule 3.082 and Rule 3.081B, and paid a fine of $1,000. Moving on to the regular items. Ronald Armand Saunders and Om Prakash Rajan Magar, Fikal Inc., I apologize if I butchered those names, trading as Hamilton Liquors 5418 through 20, Hartford Road, Class A, beer, wine, and liquor license. Application to transfer ownership, please come forward. Mr. Maslin, if you would press the button.
Green.
Okay, good morning. You
Good
want to?
morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. First, congratulations on your new digs.
Thank you.
Lovely. Much success and longevity to you. Here on behalf of Fakal Inc. and Mr. Mangar and Mr. Sanders. This is a transfer an existing Class A license. Mr. Sanders has been a licensee on this license for at least 8 years, to my knowledge. He's very familiar with the operation of this business, obviously. And Mr. Manger is going to be taking over the operation, is buying it to transfer to his company. Mr. Sanders will be a member of that company and stay on to assist him. He's very familiar with this operation of this business. Mr. Manger has been studying the business for some time. He's moving here from Texas, and he's also going to be living on top of the store. He's moving actually in the store. He's going to be joining the community association. He's going to become alcohol awareness trained in the very short future, and we'll provide that certificate to the board. So he's very familiar with the operation, rules and regulations of the board, and the current licensee is staying on, so there won't be any disruption, and they haven't had any problems in the past. And
They had some between 08 and 17, but it's been a while since they were before the board.
yes,
How many people are going to be, what are we doing here?
We're still working out the kinks.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mr. Mayor, let's have your mic off for a second, please.
Okay, maybe that was it. How many people are going to be handling alcohol?
probably 2 people in the store. All of them will be alcohol awareness trained.
When you talk.
All of them will be alcohol awareness trained. There'll be 2 employees.
Okay. Commissioners have any questions?
No questions? No questions.
All right, thank you. Anything further, Mr. Maslin?
No, Your
All right, on the basis then of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from council, I vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of a Class A beer, wine, and liquor license.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership.
Based on the application materials and the proffer made by council today, I also vote to approve this application transfer ownership of this Class A beer, wine, and liquor license.
Ms. Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
I thank, good luck,
All
sir.
right, thank you, gentlemen.
Sean Stewart, Local Dough LLC, trade name pending, 1115 West 36th Street. Class B beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership, requesting off-premises catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward.
Good morning. Are you Mr. Stewart?
I am Mr. Stewart, yes.
Did you push the button on there to make the little green light show up? Thank you. Mr. Fogelman's not representing you today?
No, I'm here as one of the owners, Jesse Van.
Okay. Can you gentlemen raise your right hands, please?
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And I know, sorry, Mr. Chair, you spoke, can you spell your name again?
Jesse Van.
Mr. Van. Okay. Can one of you gentlemen tell us about this application?
Yes, so we are, Sean is our bar manager. We are applying to have the use of the current liquor license be transferred to our new name. We're starting a pizza bar restaurant. I own 2 other bars that Sean manages, so he's going to go on the license because I'm already on one of the other ones.
Okay. But on this license, he'll be the sole licensee?
Correct.
Okay. And is Sean alcohol certified?
I am ServSafe certified and tip certified, yes.
Okay. And how many people are going to be handling alcohol there?
We're looking at 3 employees, and they're all already ServSafe certified, and we have a provider to be able to make sure that continues on.
Okay. And you're familiar with their rules and regulations? Okay. Be careful with them. This place has no violations in its record, I don't believe. So keep it like that, okay?
That's what we try to do.
Commissioners have any questions?
No questions?
No questions.
All right, thank you. Mr. Stewart, Mr. Van, on the basis of the materials contained in the application and your testimony this morning, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with off-premises catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages. Commissioners?
You.
Would you approve it? Okay.
Yes, I vote approve, yeah.
Based on the application materials and the testimony given today, I also vote to approve this Class B beer. I vote to approve this application transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with off-premises catering and delivery of alcoholic beverages.
No exhibits for the record.
Right.
Go to the front office.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Maria Costello, Salt and Lime LLC, trading as Salt and Lime, 1718 Thames Street, Class B, beer, wine, and liquor license application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service, requesting delivery of alcoholic beverages. Please come forward. Is the community here as well? Okay.
Will you all-
I usually don't stay on this side.
Yeah, you can stand on that side and they can stand on this side. It doesn't matter. It's
Foreign for me.
I understand. Look, I know wanting to stand on the same side. All right.
And can I ask all those except Mr. Kadensky to raise your right hands, please?
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers that you give and the statements that you make will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Okay, so Mr. Kadensky, why don't you start by telling us what this is about, and I'll give them an opportunity to speak.
This is a transfer of an existing license that is down in Fells Point on Thames Street. It's been here for quite some time. Ms. Costello has plenty of experience, been in work in different places and manager for at least a half a dozen years. She has met with the Fells Point community group, and they do have a MOU. I don't know. Do you have one to give to the board? Do you want me to give them mine? Again, you can take it. We'll have to have it.
Thank you. So this has been executed?
Yeah, we could,
Okay.
after the hearing, we could probably make a copy, get the
That's
original
fine.
back or however you
This will
want to
be
do it.
received in evidence, okay.
So they will have, and they'll be agreed to be bound by the terms and conditions of the board on the license. She is alcohol certified, and all the employees that would be serving alcohol will be alcohol certified, familiar with the rules and regulations of the Baltimore City Liquor Board, as she has worked in various different establishments, and hopefully there'll be a seamless transition here and be a welcome addition to the area.
Okay. And you are, sir?
My name is Peter Bodie. I'm one of the board of directors of the Fells Point Residents Association.
Okay. And you all are signatories to this memorandum of understanding, right?
Yes, we
Recently negotiated.
it's been negotiated over the last month, signed this morning.
Good.
And for the record, we just want to say we made sure in the MOU that it had provisions in there that would try to avoid the issues we've had with other establishments in the same area.
I mean, Fells Point's a tricky place because people live in proximity to lots and lots of bars and restaurants. Not quite sure why people who want quiet move there, but they do. And it's a lovely place. But in any event, we're glad you were able to reach this resolution of your differences. Do the commissioners have any questions?
No question.
No questions.
Okay. All right. On the basis then of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from counsel, the testimony received, and the evidence, which is this memorandum of understanding recently executed between the applicants and the Fells Point Residents Association, I vote to approve the application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with continued live entertainment, outdoor table service, and delivery of alcoholic beverages, all subject to the terms of the MOU to the extent those terms are enforceable by law. Commissioners?
Yes, based on material and testimony provided today with the MOU with the licensee, the community, I also vote to approve the application to transfer ownership with continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service, and the request for delivery of alcoholic beverages.
Based on the application materials, proffer made by council, evidence that was given today, the MOU that was signed between the establishment and Fells Point Residents Association, also vote to approve this application to transfer ownership of this Class B beer, wine, and liquor license with the continuation of live entertainment and outdoor table service, with the delivery of alcoholic beverages, subject to the MOU that was entered in evidence today, to the extent that MOU can be enforceable by law.
Ms. Russell?
Exhibits for the record, Board Exhibit 1, MOU.
All right. Go ahead.
Ms. Cadency, your checkoff list will be in the front office.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, folks, and I'm glad you were able to resolve this.
Thank you.
Christopher Regan, second. THDC Baltimore LLC, trade name pending, 313 North Charles Street, Class BD7, beer, wine, and liquor license, amended application to transfer ownership. Please come forward.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Commissioners. Stephen W. Cook on behalf of the applicant, Christopher Regan. I just say, I feel like I'm in the future. All right. We're hot. Mike's hot? No?
Now it's green. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's great to have your technical staff right behind you instead of upstairs. So, all right. We are here today on an amended application for 313 North Charles. Mr. Regan is the owner of the building. He's currently on the license as well. He's a city resident. He has tenants upstairs. The business downstairs with the liquor license has operated with several tenants over the years. There was a tenant who pulled out, and that brought Chris back into the picture as operator. He has spoken with the inspection staff about plans. The plans are to have a limited hours of 4 to midnight, Thursday through Saturday, and literally Sunday afternoons until they find a full-time 7-day restaurant tenant serving brunch on Sundays, serving lunch and dinner on Thursdays through Saturdays. And like I said, they don't expect to stay open really past 11 p.m. During this period of time. Mr. Regan has in the past been vetted by this board and has operated a full-time restaurant at the location.
You said he's on the license. Is somebody going off the license?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. There was a application filed for transfer for a restaurant, and that it did not work out. So Mr. Regan and a former, I believe, city resident was on that. Mr. Regan is a city resident, lives there, so he is the sole applicant at this time. And we amended the application as a different LLC.
Okay. Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the amended application and the proffer from council, I vote to approve this amended application to transfer ownership of a BG7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Yes, based on material, a letter from the attorney, and testimony, I vote to approve the amended application to transfer ownership.
Based on the amended application materials and the proffer made by council, also vote to approve this amended application to transfer ownership of this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license.
Russell?
No exhibits for the record.
All right, thank you. Good luck, Mr. Reagan.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks.
Stephen Demby, Demco, Inc., trading as Naughty Pine Inn, 801 South Conkling Street, Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license. Request to add live entertainment. Please come forward.
Thank you again, Stephen W. Fogelman, on behalf of the applicant, Stephen Demby. And I'll just share one more anecdote. I told my daughter today was a big day for the liquor board because we have our first hearing room. And she said, hearing room? You mean the Christmas party dessert room? I said, yes, you're right, honey. So she enjoyed it very much. Thank you. All right, Mr. Demby, it's a pleasure to stand here with him. He operates the Naughty Pine, a venerable establishment in my neighborhood, or right adjacent to my neighborhood. My family dines there all the time. They've gone from having $1 crabs to now $4 crabs 20 years later. You may remember Alice March and some of the folks who ran this place. They were local institutions. They are asking for live entertainment, having been previously approved by the BMZA. They host meetings of the Brewers Hill Neighborhood Association at the restaurant. They're very active in the community. They've had no problems whatsoever since Mr. Demby took over in 2016. Now, I noticed in the email that Mr. Demby forwarded me that the Brewers Hill Neighborhood Association sent an MOU to the liquor board, but it was in December. And I don't believe Mr. Demby had even applied necessarily in December. So in the event that there is not an MOU in the file, I have copies for the board.
There is one in existence?
There is one in existence. And again, it's one of these things where you do have it. Okay, yeah, and I didn't expect it because if you get something and there's no application pending, you say, I don't know what this is. But
So he agrees to be bound by those terms?
Indeed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Approach?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
It'll be received. Thank you. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Commissioners have any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, thank you. On the basis of the materials contained in the application and the request to add live entertainment, I did want to ask, what's the nature of the live entertainment?
The nature of the live entertainment will be, I believe, hold on, I wrote it down. It is going to be acoustic instruments, karaoke, and potential DJ.
And are those issues addressed in the MOU?
I believe they are.
There's a noise and mitigation provision, I see.
I don't think they delineated the specific uses. It's more about just making sure that you
run into trouble.
right.
Okay. All right. Thanks again. On the basis then of the materials contained in the application, the proffer from council, the MOU that's been received in evidence, I vote to approve this request to add live entertainment to this BG7 beer, wine, and liquor license, subject again to the terms of the memorandum of understanding between the applicant and the Brewers Hill Neighbors, Inc., to the extent those terms are enforceable by law.
Yes, based on materials and testimony provided today, I also vote to approve with the MOU between the neighborhood and the licensee, the request to add live entertainment.
Based on the application materials proffer made by council and the evidence here today, which includes an MOU that was just handed to us, and I do see a live entertainment license compliance clause in the MOU. I do vote to approve adding live entertainment to this Class BD7 beer, wine, and liquor license, subject to this MOU to the extent it's enforceable by law.
Ms. Russell?
Because exhibits for the record, Board Exhibit 1, MOU between applicants and Brewers Hill Neighborhood Association.
Thank you, Your Honor.
MB.
Thank you, Commissioners. And finally, your super viewer from Ocean City, Lou Catelli, sends his regards and looks forward to seeing this room soon. Thank you.
Oui, thanks.
Had to give him a shout out. Appreciate it.
All right. We made it through our first set of hearings, gentlemen. There being no further business before the board. The board is in recess until Thursday, May 22nd, 2025 at 10:30 a.m. in this room. For those who are listening, it is located at 200 St. Paul Place, Suite 2300. We are adjourned.
Thank you, and thanks to those who were able to attend our ceremony this morning. It was very nice. See you soon.